our next guest is mentoring the next generation of leaders and innovators. Here to shed a light on the great work the Common Ground Foundation is doing around the city is Leslie Pappas. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Thank you
so
for
much for
being here.
having me here. It's so nice to be here.
Yes, so tell me about the work you're doing. How did this foundation get started?
Yeah, so we were started by Common, everyone's favorite MC, and his mother, Dr. Hines. She's a former educator and principal here in Chicago, was actually on the Board of Education. And he really thought about what makes sense for giving back to the community and the youth here. Very, very passionate about that. And so looked at different opportunities to support students and through a mentoring and college readiness program, kind of finding that next level of support for these students and helping them graduate high school. So we run a mentoring and college readiness program for high school students from the south and the west side of the city.
And what are some of the things that they end up doing in this program, some of the experiences that they get?
Yeah, so we take our kids every year to a summer camp. You can see the photo behind us.
Yeah.
We bring them to Lake Geneva for a couple days every summer. It's kind of the first time that the kids come together and they get to experience the programming and the core components of our curriculum, which are character development, healthy living, financial literacy, social impact, technology, and then creative expression. So we try to really program around kind of those core tenets of our curriculum each time we see the students.
Yeah, so what is the goal just in terms of what you hope they walk away with?
Yeah.
Because I know you mentioned the transformation that you want them to have while they're with you.
Yeah, absolutely. So we truly believe that every student has the potential to become a future leader, just given the proper tools and resources. So we feel like we can empower them to achieve their dreams, and that's what we hope for them. I mean, ultimately, our goal is to make sure they're graduating high school and moving on to a four-year university. And we've seen amazing success. We've had a 100% graduation rate since our first cohort of students graduated in 2016. So since then, everyone has moved on to a four-year university. So yeah, it's been really, really great work.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So we see a lot of pictures with Common. Is he pretty hands-on with the organization?
He is. You know, he is one of those kids from the south side of Chicago that grew up and had that level of support and had mentors in his life that really helped him get to where he is today. So he loves to stay in touch whenever he's in town. He always comes and supports the kids. He'll go and he'll talk to them, and he'll do different, and he always comes to our summer camp every year. He loves to come to the camp and play basketball with the kids and get engaged, and loves kind of the creative and fine arts projects that they do there.
Well, how can people get involved? What kind of students are you looking for?
Yeah.
And then if someone else wants to volunteer or donate, how can they get involved?
Great question. So our kids, you know, they really are, they're the kids that are every day changing the narrative of this city. And so we're looking for those kids that want to move on to a four-year university, but just kind of need that person to be an advocate for their future. So those are the students that we're looking for. And then in terms of people getting involved, we are working with the next generation of innovators and entrepreneurs and top business leaders. So we're looking for those types of people in the city that want to come and talk to our students. We have a big business conference that we do every year, actually coming up this week, a global STEAM business conference at Google that we host. And we've just seen great success with different companies coming in and interacting with our kids and being able to show their career pathways and how they got to where they are, and talking to our kids in that way has been really, really helpful. And then of course annual fundraisers come out and support, and they're always super fun. And follow us on social, commongroundfoundation.org. You can find everything that we do at our website.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
You
seem so excited, just a
thank
champion for the community.
Yes, absolutely.
That's exactly what we need, right?
Yeah, always more people like this. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Wonderful
Well,
to be
she
here.
has spoken, okay? She said you can head to their website at commongroundfoundation.org and make sure you keep up with them on social. You can see all the cool things you're doing. So if you're a kid at home and you're interested, make sure you reach out because you might need a little bit more support. And if you are a mentor, make sure you reach out as well.